The social and economic landscape is being swiftly transformed by software-driven automation, with home assistants and autonomous cars serving as some of the most notable examples. However, automation is affecting every element of society and the economy, and finance will not be exempt. Today we will be looking at use of automation in wealth generation. Before starting, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. With the introduction of online brokers that could accept trades through a web interface, the retail investor experienced automation from the comfort of their own home. These internet brokers, or the online divisions of traditional brokers, typically also used human brokers. The human brokers could always be consulted on deals, conversed with for educational purposes, and provided a calming presence when things got rough on the markets. Sadly, such human brokers are expensive, prone to fatigue or illness, and prone to error. The number of human brokers in existence today is undoubtedly large, but a new force has just emerged alongside the expansion of entirely online services, such as digital-only banks. That force is automated advice. A robo-advisor is what? The phrase robo-advisor refers to services that are primarily automated and frequently lack a human component during implementation. Many people, especially younger generations who frequently favor digital interfaces, find this system to be more alluring, more reliable, and more familiar because there are only machines on the back end. Robo-advisors are typically made for passive wealth management, in which the client answers questions about risk tolerance and an algorithm chooses the best portfolio for them. The portfolio may be continuously rotated, but since the turnover is automated, the investment may appear to the customer to be unmoved, or, for lack of a better term, uninteracted. Robo-advisors may also be more interactive, and occasionally they provide direct management over the portfolio via APIs. This enables the end user to fully automate their trading system while also lowering expenses because there is no longer a need to hire and pay human employees' salary. It is up to each individual investor to decide whether API-driven investment is appropriate for them, but programmers may be especially interested in being able to put up a completely automated trading system with a broker offering such API capabilities. Why are robo-advisors becoming more popular? The decline in confidence in financial institutions, especially since the financial crisis of 2007 to 2008, is one factor contributing to the popularity of robo-advisors. People no longer believe that a person, especially a banker, can manage investments with accuracy or dependability. The fact that few Wall Streeters were held accountable for the financial crash and even received taxpayer-funded bailouts while Main Streeters endured a protracted, difficult recession is another reason for mistrust. Additionally, there is the financial pressure of fees, which for traditional brokerage companies can be significant and many but can represent a razor-thin portion of assets for robo-advisors. After all, the majority of robo-advisors are made up of relentless servers doing all the work, with either firm development teams or individual investor developers producing their own software. The predictions for how the trend will go range from the upbeat prediction for tiny, agile fintech companies to the pessimistic prediction that giant, established brokerage houses would either co-opt the technology for themselves and kill the fintechs or will simply purchase the smaller players. Whoever the service provider is, it seems quite probable that they will keep giving individual retail investors access to home internet and APIs so they may automate their trading systems. What can be automated? On the floors of international stock exchanges decades ago, traders would shout out trades. Then the broker-dealers began to trade automatically. Customers would continue to communicate with a broker, who could place a trade electronically. Then came online brokers, allowing customers to place transactions via a website, which were then transmitted through an automated electronic chain to the exchange for electronic execution. Clients automating their own trading based on their own systems is the next logical step, after which the entire process will be fully automated. So what in trading can be automated? The great thing about APIs is that almost everything that can be put into a computer can be automated. Even if there hasn't been any direct interaction, readers who code are probably familiar with APIs. Numerous services, including social media networks, have APIs that collect data streams and store them on a local or cloud drive. However, the street is two-way, and data can be sent there to be published on the platform's servers. Financial services operate in a similar manner. The three basic categories of finance APIs are market data, account data, and trade execution. These three ideas can be used to process and respond to all financial data and activities. Regarding information flow, the majority of APIs on the market only have limited REST, pull, capabilities, which need the system to actively initiate each call to the API. However, many providers also provide streaming push services, which are just as competent. Push services are essential for those who actively trade, since trading systems must acquire current information, analyze it, and make judgments swiftly. Instead of initiating requests and waiting for results after each iteration, push enables these systems to passively monitor the incoming information as events take place. Longer-term traders or investors can still utilize push, of course, but they might only want to make 1 or 2 REST calls per day to lessen their demand for storage and network traffic. The majority of investor developers will perform REST calls at some point, even if they are day trading on the order of seconds, as REST is perfect for backtesting trading techniques and algorithms. REST is therefore adequate for individuals who just want a small amount of historical data or information each day. But individuals who trade frequently will probably prefer to work with a broker that provides streaming data services via their API. Why automate? There are many benefits to automating, but the ability to step away from the market, fewer fees, and quicker trading are the most important ones. Even if the fee itself appears to be very insignificant, the fees levied by internet brokers can significantly reduce returns. However, compounding fees over several years do accumulate. Also, regardless of whether the investor in question uses the human-driven service or not, trading through traditional brokers will still incur the burden of paying salaries for individuals who have minimal need for a human interface. Why should I pay for another person's need for a human broker? The ability to digest information and complete trades more rapidly is a further advantage of doing away with humans from the equation. Even though experienced day traders may place trades every few seconds, automated systems will be able to analyze more data and make more precise decisions using that data. An algorithm may easily ingest and generate more data than a human could, even if one trades on a weekly basis. Automation enables one to break out from the screen during trading hours for individuals who want to invest passively while maintaining a competitive edge. A buy-and-hold strategy may be preferable, but astute investors can use an appropriate algorithmic system to extract a few extra basis points of return from that strategy. The technology can either execute trades on their behalf or merely notify them when important information changes. Automating allows for impartiality, which entirely eliminates emotions from trading. Trading emotionally is a common pitfall for novice traders because it can be very challenging to separate oneself from emotions in real-time markets. However, a well-thought-out system that was developed solely on logical principles will have no concept of emotional trading, eliminating the emotional component entirely. How to automate? This pure logic, fully automated trading concept seems unattainable. Exist companies that provide straight API services without a GUI or humans and the actual savings that come with those two features? Indeed, there are. Alpaca is one among them. It provides a basic, API-driven investment service for anyone who want to trade on their own. You may read the documentation here, and if you're just getting started, you can open a paper account in which you won't put any actual money at risk. Are robo-advisors safe? The safety of robo-advisors is a major issue that we'd like to address. The 2017 cryptocurrency and ICO mania may have alarmed some technically skilled investors who started to have doubts about ICO fraud and the widespread issues with crypto exchanges. Robo-advisors, on the other hand, work with conventional securities and are subject to rules. For instance, FINRA's requirement that day traders keep account balances of at least $25,000 dramatically reduces the number of newcomers who participate in the high-stakes world of day trading. Equity brokers also have fiduciary obligations and are required to be registered and licensed. Even better, prospective clients can look up their selected advisor on BrokerCheck from FINRA or Investment Advisor Public Disclosure from the SEC. The equity market is heavily regulated, so advisors who want entry must first establish their credibility. That's end for today's video. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.